Hi Scorps, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tawana. Today we're going to do a reading for you. This can resonate with you if you have a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. And I'm so excited to do your reading. I literally just came back from an appointment and I checked my mail and this arrived, the Sacred Destiny Oracle, which I have wanted to get for some time now, but I didn't get it for whatever reason. I finally got it and I was waiting for it all week, so I'm so excited it's here. It's like the inspiration that I needed. So yeah, let's jump into your reading. Oh, I'll also be using the Radiant Wilds Atlas Tarot and maybe the Wisdom of the Oracle for advice. I go between that and the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Okay, so let's jump in. All right, Scorps. So first card we have, aren't these cards so beautiful? I'm obsessed. The first card we have is New Beginnings. And then beside that we have Fulfillment. And then we also have Simplicity. So are you starting something new? Are you in something new? Are you initiating something? I feel like if you are in a new beginning, or if you are in a phase of your life where things are new, you have a new beginning, you're trying to initiate a new beginning because you identify it as fulfillment. I feel like you are chasing your fulfillment. You are doing something that fulfills you. You're doing something for your own gratification in this moment. And I think in the midst of that beginning, it's causing you to confront maybe other areas of your life that need to be simplified, relationships, jobs. It's almost like you're initiating something new, but then there are repercussions for initiating that something new because all the old things have to either adjust, be modified, change somewhat. So let's just say you are going after another level in your career and you'd like to start a whole new thing. Maybe you're making a career switch. It feels like the old reality has to fall away, whether that be you have to quit the old job or you have to move the location or whatever. It just requires some kind of simplification for you to be able to really be fulfilled in this new beginning that you're trying to initiate. So let's jump into the tarot to find out what exactly is happening. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. And it feels like you have an idea. You have an idea, or maybe you're on the receiving end of this communication, because I really don't see any water here. It's almost like it's either you're out of your element right now, or this is somebody else's energy. It's like you're receiving this idea, or maybe communicating this idea, or on the receiving end of some kind of communication. The Eight of Wands is here, so that does talk about really fast communication. Could be a text or an email or whatever is coming through. And it's like you're not convinced about the idea yet. For some reason, you're coming up as the Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands. And then we have the Queen of Swords and the World. So maybe this is an idea about travel. Maybe this is an idea about closing something out that has been open-ended in your life for a while. Maybe this is the Queen of Swords communicating to you, like shooting you a text. Hey, Scorpio, let's do whatever, let's do the do. Let's travel to the place. Let's whatever. And it's almost like an opportunity to reach finality in a relationship, in a project, in a whatever. It feels like something feels like closing a loop here with the world. Or this could just be basic travel for some of you. But for some reason it feels like you're not necessarily convinced, like you're weighing up, should I not, should I not? And this is where I feel like the fulfillment card comes in. It's almost a prompt to you, like what is most fulfilling to you right now? Can you simplify your experience to prioritize that? Or if you are undecided about if you should or if you shouldn't do something, what is of the utmost importance to you? I feel like that is how you simplify this decision-making process to make an easier decision. It's like what are your priorities, and how can you make the decision around that? Because I feel like it gets really easy and really simple when you get clear on what is fulfilling you or what brings you fulfillment. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Emperor. And then we have the Sun and the Two of Wands. Lots of travel cards, I think. Like the Sun is talking to me a lot about vacation lately. Just maybe because it's getting warmer, and I've also been reading a lot of things about the Sun recently. So maybe that's why. But the Sun has been talking to me about like a warm embrace, feeling like the warmth on your skin, being revitalized by the energy that's transmitted through the Sun. Yeah, feels like you're like trying to make a decision here, or trying to see how something will work. Maybe you have to do this. Maybe you're deciding, should I do it by myself or should I include another person or persons? Like, should I do this by myself? Should I take this trip by myself? Should I not take this trip by myself? And then we have the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here? Because of the Page of Cups. It's almost like, I'm kind of surprised that the High Priestess isn't here. I feel like the High Priestess should, if I shuffle a couple more times, I feel like the High Priestess is going to come out. Maybe you feel like there's something you need to do on your own or do alone during this time, because it's what will bring you fulfillment, but not necessarily like the people around you. It's like going to see a friend by yourself, or like traveling to a place by yourself. That's what I feel like the decision is. Like, do I do this on my own or do I not? Maybe you're keeping a little bit of that to yourself as well. Like in this consideration, before you do make a decision, you're maybe keeping it to yourself before you make that decision. Because I feel like the Seven of Swords here is like this, the information isn't being shared openly, or your consideration or your decision making isn't being shared openly with another person or with persons in your environment. So it feels like you're really considering, like, maybe I need to do this by myself. I need to do this on my own. Maybe this is something I have to do on my own. And then we have the Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Along with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Swords. It's almost like you're sharing an idea with someone who's coming up as very defensive, and you're considering, maybe I have to do this on my own, and possibly not sharing everything with them, because maybe that's what you want. Ideally, that's what you do want, doing something by yourself on your own. So we have the Three of Wands. This so feels like travel to me. We have the Three of Wands and the Nine of Swords here, and it feels like whatever is happening, this is something that's coming up, maybe not happening right at this moment, but it's coming up, and so you're thinking about it, and it's bringing you a level of anxiety, like, how am I going to navigate this? How am I going to do this? And then we have the Hanged One and the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords and the Five of Swords. It's almost like someone is finding out about yeah, it's almost like this Page of Swords is coming up to me as another person, not this Emperor or this Nine of Pentacles person. It's like all of the information on this trip, on this travel, is not being shared openly for a specific reason. By you, by someone else. Maybe someone wants to come see you and they just want it to be a you and them kind of thing. Maybe you want to go see someone else and you just want it to be a you and them kind of thing. That's the vibe that I'm getting. It almost feels like in order to complete something, you need to do it on your own, or you feel like you need to do it on your own. There's another person in this reading who's coming up as very defensive to me, and maybe it's this person who we are not sharing all of the information with, because there is something that you need to do for yourself on your own journey. I feel like the guidance here, though, is what is important to you. And in your decision-making process, that's how you know, like, how to navigate this. Can you simplify your life, your experience? Because I feel like when you simplify it, like when you release all these extra relationships, all these extra things, then your life really becomes enjoyable. Like that's when you really start to experience the fulfillment in whatever new beginning you're ushering in. It feels like this is way too like you're making it way too complex. Prioritize what's important. That's how this decision is made. Like you're going back and forth. Do I go? Do I take the trip? Do I not take the trip? Do I share this with this person? Do I not share what is of the utmost importance? What is bringing you fulfillment? Can you prioritize that? Everything else around that can fall away in this moment to make this decision clearer for you. That's what I think the whole point of this reading is. Like, you've thought about it over and over and over and over again, and I feel like you're getting tired of like thinking about it. Let's get some advice. What's the advice for Scorpios? What is the advice for Scorpios? Like there's something that someone is making real complicated here when I feel like it's real simple. You know? What's the advice for Scorpios? community, which talks about the people in your environment and the people who feel like home to you. Message in a bottle, go the distance. And this is again making me feel like travel. Like this card also feels like travel, and I don't always interpret this card as a travel card. This card talks about having the wherewithal to endurance. Oftentimes that's what it speaks to me about, but today it's talking to me about travel. It's like you're receiving a message here about like traveling and like having to navigate how you're going to do that. Maybe you want to do that independently for some reason, and you have to like navigate that craftily. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. All right, Scorps, thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful to someone, and I will see you next time. Bye.